Hello everyone, John12 back here again with another video. Now basically I'm back with some more Marvel news. I mean, there's just been crazy comic book news up the ass, which would make sense seeing as how we're reaching the peak, or the last act, as I like to call it, of 2014 entering 2015, which we're going to get some epic scenario movies. We're going to get some fucking Avengers Age of Ultron, some Ant-Man action. Then we can reach 2016, get some Batman v Superman. So obviously there's a lot of news to be going down, and I definitely want to just give my personal thoughts on certain things. Obviously, I know I'm kind of late on this news. This is kind of not really new news, recent news, but it is essentially recent, and I wanted to give my thoughts on it. I know I'm kind of late on it. It's personal reasons as to why I'm so late to the news, but I just wanted to give my overall thoughts on the whole project. Essentially, for those of you who aren't aware, Marvel has obviously been big into their cinematic universe. They've been trying to expand it as possible. You know, they have the movies, then they have the TV show, and now they're trying to break down more of a greater universe inside, other various streaming websites and television programs. And one of their biggest new projects is Daredevil. Yes, as we all know, Disney and Marvel Studios has gained the rights to do a Daredevil project, and obviously rumors have been speculating that they would do a new film. They did have the rights. They are doing a project, but it's not a new movie. Essentially, they're doing a TV show with Netflix. And essentially will be a complete reboot of the franchise from the movie, essentially just bringing back to the roots of Matt Murdock obviously being a blind vigilante fighting for justice against crime and all that whatnot. So obviously there's a lot of really cool things about that, bringing Daredevil into the small screen instead of the big screen for this new project, which is really cool. The overall idea is cool. There's a lot of things that kind of sound fishy to me. Like, there's a lot of things like they already have set up plans of future installments. They're kind of like going all Sony on us here. Like, there's like how Sony is doing their own cinematic universe with Spider-Man. They're kind of doing that with Daredevil. I mean, first they're going to do Daredevil, as they already have series set on it. Then they're going to possibly do Jessica Jones, which is weird, Iron Fist, and then Luke Cage, and then lead that up to the Defenders, which is of course the Avengers-esque team with Doctor Strange and the Hulk and whatnot, which is pretty interesting in theory. But personally, I don't know. It feels like one of those things where it's like you kind of got me with the Hook Daredevil TV show. Kind of cool. Kind of feels like a nice like darkness to it. I mean, especially with people who like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. It kind of had cool for people like me who want to have like a darker version of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and shit, which would be cool, especially seeing as how these series will be, of course, connected to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Personally, I have no faults with it. There are things I don't really like. There's some things that don't really interest me. I mean, first off, Daredevil as a character I really like, but he's not one of those big Marvel characters that I invest so much time in, especially the versions that we've been getting. Like when it comes to characters like Daredevil and like the Punisher and whatnot, like I like the comic book versions. I don't really care about the TV versions or the movie versions or cartoon versions and all that nonsense. I really don't care. It's all about the comics. But if they can accomplish like a really cool, like detailed like scenario with the character, I'm all for it, I guess. But one of the big flaws I think they got with me with this one is Netflix. I mean, really, they're gonna do it streaming by Netflix? Come on, guys. Yeah, it's cool, Daredevil. Daredevil's awesome. That's a given. But come on, Netflix. I mean, I know what you guys are saying. Like, give it a chance and whatnot. Oh, what? You don't like Netflix? What are you, fucking piece of shit? I'm not trying to bash people who watch stuff on Netflix. I'm not a Netflix type of guy. I'm not into Netflix. I don't do Netflix. Personally, like if they were going to do like a streaming show of this, I would be all for it if it was like on Hulu. Like if the Hulu did this shit, if they got to fucking do it, I would be all for it. But Netflix, what the fuck, man? Personally, I don't like it. Also, I don't like the idea of having this upcoming series shows It's very, especially characters that are. I mean, like, I give them props for doing obscure stuff, but really, come on. I mean, like, there's so many cool other scenarios that you can connect with Daredevil, but these characters, it kind of feels like I'm pretty sure there's people out there, comic book fans, who are like bashing me at this point. Like, you're an idiot, you're stupid, stop talking. Well, I'm sorry, I'm gonna continue talking because I don't like that. But overall, the idea is cool. The fact that Netflix is doing it, I don't like. The fact that they already have this line of series in the works is kind of weird. If they did it like in feature form, it would be interesting, but I don't know. But this also a lot of other cool things I like Charlie Cox is going to be playing Daredevil. I'm kind of 50-50 with the whole thing. I mean, like, I like him as an actor. I really liked him in Boardwalk Empire. His character on there was pretty cool. But him as Daredevil, I don't really know. I mean, like, to play Daredevil, I'm pretty sure they're going to CGI the shit out of it. But come on, Daredevil is an agile, like, really athletic dude. Charlie's not, like, when I see him on camera, he doesn't look like it. You know? I mean, like, Daredevil is not Spider Man, but in the comics, he looks like Spider Man. You know, like, he fucking flies and swings and jumps and leaps, kind of like Spider Man in the comics, so I really don't know. As long as he hopefully looks the part and obviously acts the part and obviously has the costume of the part, which I guess I would forgive it, but as of now, it's pretty 50-50 on the whole casting decision. Another really cool thing I really like about the project is that Steven DeKnight is going to be the showrunner of the series, which is pretty badass. I mean, for those of you who don't know, Steven worked on the Spartacus TV series, which I'm fucking a humongous fan of. I love it. Spartacus is badass, one of my top TV shows of all time. Amazing, and the fact that he's working on this show kind of gives it that extra touch, that extra spark that is for of interest for me to be in this. So overall, there's a lot of things I do like. There's a lot of things I don't really like. But overall, I guess I'm gonna have to wait until I see official content as to whether or not I'll be into this show. But overall, what do you guys think? For me personally, I'm definitely interested, but I don't know. The fact that they have all these things planned, and the fact that it's kind of on Netflix, and the fact that we don't really know anything else kind of just bothers me. I mean, like, just I don't know. If it said Hulu, I would feel better. I mean, like, if it was Hulu, I'd feel fucking phenomenal. But Netflix, sucks. But overall, what do you guys think? Do you like the idea? Are you psyched to see Daredevil in the small on the small screen? Are you fucking psyched for the casting, the production teams that are working on it? Are you psyched on upcoming series like the Defenders and whatnot? Who do you think is going to be a part of it? Do you think you'll be connected to Agents of Shield or the rest of the Marvel Cinematic Universe? I really don't know. Overall, when I get more obvious info on the series, I'll give you my personal thoughts and whatnot. But overall, without seeing any content at all and very limited info, personally, all I can say is that I'm definitely 50-50 on the whole thing. I'm definitely interested, but I'm not completely invested in it. You know, as much as I like the character of Daredevil, at this point, it's like it can go either of one ways. You know, like, it could be really cool of a show or really bad. Hopefully, if it looks anything like Frank Miller's work on fucking Daredevil, I would be fucking happy with it. That's all I'm gonna say. But what do you guys think? Overall, what do you guys think? Leave your comments in the comment section, and I'll get back to you. But hopefully, hope you guys enjoyed, and definitely give me some more info on various other Marvel stuff if you want. That's gonna be it. Hope you guys enjoyed.